No! Don't tell me I didn't change the game again. Devin Show? Is that you? So here we are in the middle of frickin' nowhere. Because I heard there's a Rusher base nearby. Dev Shinks. Thanks so much, man. I appreciate the continued support. I went live just in time. I went live just in time to tell you guys that Seth Quest is just about to go live. Everybody from my stream, we will be rating him in 5 minutes, okay? The bills cannot be this high. What? I'm base hunting. What? Oh, I want to go this way, actually. Let's just go this way for a little bit. I saw you in game yesterday? What? Who, me? Havlin. Oh, I have a story to tell you guys, actually, about my weekend. I appreciate you coming through and saying that, though. I hope you've had a great weekend as well. Blue, good to see you. Congrats being first, by the way. NATO. I appreciate all the hype and all the love, everybody. It's good to see each and every one of you guys. Aside from maybe a few outliers. Namely, the guy who was second. And the guy who was third. Hello, son. Infinity, welcome on in. Alright, bring it in, T-Black, Spacebar, good to see you guys. Nady, good to see you. Blue, are you working? Are you working your life away right now? You're pissed. Can we do Fart Clan Gaming tonight and Seth plays? I miss Seth, I'm pissed. I'm down, I'm 100%. I think, look. I have a sarsaparilla. And you know what that means. It means I'm trying to play Lethal Company with at least 160 mods. Britta! My sub wore off? Yes. How many ads should I run right now? How many? Let's go over here. I'm in the middle of frickin' nowhere, guys. So, here's a little thing. A few things to let you guys know. One, I was gonna stream like 3 or 4 hours ago, but guess what? You would not believe it. Bobbers22 was online. Check his last scene. He was online, 2v2t. You know where I sent him? Lacaronia. You know what I gave him? Wrong chords. I gave him the chords in the wrong quad. And so, it didn't last very long. He ended up getting off to play Fallout. But I was hanging out with Bob for a little bit. And so I killed back from where I was gonna hunt. I did the whole classic thing where I like logged some trails and flew around and stuff, and we need to go this way. But I had to go back and hang out with Bob. And that's also why I'm live a little bit later. I'm sure you guys don't mind. Now, because of that, however, I ended up in a completely different quad than we originally were going to hunt. I was going to hunt in Neg Neg, and right now we are not in that quad. So I'm kind of just referencing an old trail that I made, logging trails. And I'll give you guys a little sneak preview of where I started. It's going to be a base that you guys recognize. I love Bobbers too. OP Wolfie, welcome on in. Bobbers brought you up, by the way. He asked if you still played. I said, yeah, he stream sniped me last time I streamed. You mind? You should just do a stream entirely of advertisements and print money. Dude, maybe if I was like, had like hundreds and hundreds of viewers, would that be at all a thing? But, dude, I make pennies. I make fractions of pennies off of ads. I specifically don't even... I have it set at the lowest setting. What's up, Bexley? Here we go.
Bro, yo.
Yo, bro. Thank you for the support, man. How have you been? You know, did I tell you guys enough that I appreciate y'all? Like, all the love and all the hype at the start means a lot. Bexley, that means you, man. Have I been? I got a story to tell you guys. So, oh yeah, reverse pig. Whoa, don't leak my... I'm sure that's nothing. Oh yeah, so let me tell you guys. No, don't say that. This I made. You're gonna be able to date the trail based on what's at the end of it. I made this from here. Yo, Intimates! Welcome on in. I appreciate it, man. 07's for Intimates.
Hi, this is cool.
I appreciate you coming through. Do you play 2B? I don't think you've... Okay. Look, the hand. Oh, I have map bars. I have map bars to show you guys. The hand is at large. For those who don't know, like, obviously the Journeyman is like kind of a like super serious, kind of like just like the best base hunters on the server, and obviously I'm the owner of that group. But you might not know this, I'm also a one of the shared owners of another group that's kind of like the Journeyman Deep State, and it's called The Hand. Hey, just keep an eye out for him. You'll know when you see him. I may or may not have something to share with you guys in regards to The Hand. Somebody go live. But yeah, this, for those who don't remember, was Bobby McGee's, or Bobby McFarden, or whatever his name is. This was his thing, along with a few others. Yo! Oh. Paid chatter? We'll just, if I shake this enough, it'll like obfuscate the letters from the bit rate, so you can't read it.
Black 2002 is cooler than cool, pretty cool, eh?
Okay. Thanks for the support. I appreciate it, dude. Intimate says, I'm a Jew from Israel and I got gold and shit. I'm like rich as fuck, but I only got like 12K at the moment in my bank. Thank you, T Black, for the gifted sub. Dab time? Shall we? Cheers. Now you're good, Blue. It's all love here. Except for Intimates. I don't even know what to say. Anyways, so this was at one end, and if you take this, you would not believe what's on the other end. This would be really easy to make T Black triangulate my chords. Wait, where is it? Wait, where is it? You would not believe what's on the other end. Once you see it, you would not believe it. Where is it? Am I on like severe drugs? How many drugs can I be on at once to... Huh? Stop! Stop! Stop judging me. I swear there was a base at the end. I was just... What the? What is this place? That's not what I was looking for. I'm actually raging. I'm fuming. I had a whole bit prepared. I swear the base just got world edited. It was right here. Oh, found it. Let's just start base hunting. At T-Black 2002, you seem cool. Can you add me on Discord real quick? You know how, like... Hi, I'm cool, like, intimates? You know how, like, like, friend groups come out the woodwork? Like, I can't help but to notice that, like, you know, a lot of tall people end up hanging out with tall people. And, like, hot people are hanging out with hot people. I think intimates and T-Black get along because they're both rich to shit. If you love someone, tell them. Why is my IGN censored? Break it? Easy. Is that a mod you use? Yeah. So you're not gonna tell me? I the word sexy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Life advice? Life advice is... My life advice to you today is that... It's all temporary. Now that everybody is here, I have a story to tell you guys. This weekend, I had the most awful dog walking experience in my life. Drink every time he uses the word suffering. It's gonna be a sober stream for you guys. I don't have a dog, but my girlfriend's parents have two, and they were out of town for a week, so they asked her to house sit for them and watch their two dogs. One of their dogs is like I think they're both mutts, but one is like pit bull leaning mutt, and the other one is like Chihuahua wiener dog leaning mutt. Okay, now that would get everybody drunk, Kopi Wolfie. So, I I visit her, and it is at her parents' place, and it is a beautiful day in the neighborhood. The sun is shining and it's warm, and so we decide to go to the beach and take the dogs to the beach. One thing about these dogs is they have kind hearts, but they are very, very not trained. Shout out Bob Marley. Now, we take them to the beach, and there's like a couple of different beach entrances that we're talking about. We want to take them to the least busy one. We know it's a sunny day, so it's likely that beaches are going to be busy, but we want to go to the least busy one because we don't want them to just be bothering the locals, right? So we bring them to one. It seems too busy. We bring them to another, and we're like, okay, we're gonna make it work. We start walking like 20 feet, and the leash that we're using, you know, the mechanical leashes that like pull. Bro, T-Lac, you want to listen to this? You know the mechanical, and there's like a button on the top, and like clicks to like stick it stuck. Now, we were using a duo, one of those. Thanks, Intimates. Hey, is this thing on?
You gotta spend money to make money, eh?
Thanks for the $1.69. Intimates MC, I appreciate it. Bless up. Yeah, no, I really appreciate the support, man. Now, duo handle. So it's like one of those mechanical ones, but it has two. It has two prongs, two different ways for the strings to go. So we can walk the dogs together with one thing. And I guess it's like anti-tangly somehow. So we're walking with that. We get like 50 feet away from the car when the big one just starts pulling and breaks it. Just straight, like, just rips her side off. I was like, okay. So then my girlfriend's like, that's fine. There's extra leashes at the house. Let's just drive back to the house, grab the extra leash, and we'll come back to the beach. Like, that's fine. So we go back to our parents' place. We grab another leash. We grab a real leash. It's like, you know, not a mechanical one. It's like, the, you know, a real leash. Am I going the right direction? I must be. And we go back to the beach, and I'm like, you can go ahead and have the little one, and I'll walk the big one, and we'll just walk them together next to each other. And so we do that. T-Black 2002, thank you so much for the follow. I'm very grateful. I finally earned it. So we get about a good quarter mile into our walk along the beach, and the beach is busy. There are people. Thank you so much, Surf Pacific, for the follow. There is like wedding photos being done, and people doing little bonfires and barbecues. It's popping. It's sunny. Everyone wants to be at the beach. We get about a quarter mile away from where we parked along the beach. When the big dog turns around and in one shot bites the leash that I'm holding, like a full rope one, and rips it off. Just like rips it in half. So the leash breaks out of its leash again. We're like, okay, this kind of sucks. Luckily, the big one's in a harness, so I can like This story gets good, by the way. Pokemon and Raider. So, where was I? The leash breaks. The big leash breaks on the big dog. And she's wearing a harness. I'm like, okay, do one of us like go to the car and drive back over here on the sand, or do we like hold on to the harness and walk back? And I'm like, I can just hold on to the harness and walk back. Like, let's do it. I'm bending over. I'm hurting the hell out of my back because I'm walking like that one anime dude that's like, I'm holding on to this thing. She's a big dog, dude. She's part pit bull, right? We get like 20 feet walking back, barely moved at all, and the little one breaks her leash as well. So we've broken 3 leashes. That's the 3rd leash broken. Neither of the dogs are on leashes at this point. So I'm bent over, holding onto the back of the harness on the big dog. She's bent over, like holding on to like where the leash tore from.
WW raid 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 WW raid.
How is there somebody in his offline chat?
What this is saying then is that just as you don't know how you manage to be conscious, how you manage to grow and shape this body of yours.
You guys hear me?
That doesn't mean to say that you're not doing it. Equally, you don't know how the universe shines the stars.
Intimates is, I think Seth Quest is probably live.
You don't know. But that doesn't mean to say.
Where was I? Okay, so both dogs broke their leash. We're like a quarter mile away from the car. That's a pretty fat walk, actually, when you're bent over sideways, and it hurts a lot. And she's got the little one, and I got the big one, and we're walking back, and there's, like I said, an entire, like, the beach is full of people. I don't really care about the embarrassing factor, but it was pretty bad. Now,
When you're bent over sideways and it hurts a lot.
bro's bent over maxing. When I'm in a bent over competition and my competitor is you. Okay, bent over. Welcome to Bent Over City, population U. So, it is exhausting. I am sweaty. My back hurts. The dog is dragging me around. I'm getting dragged around in the sand, hanging on by a limb. While my girlfriend's like, wait up, don't leave without us. We're like, bro, like I'm being dragged right now. What are you talking about? And then we finally get to the mouth of the beach, to like where we start to enter the parking lot, and lo and behold, the entire fucking like wedding photography party is also leaving at the exact same time as us. So we are being shark circled by a wedding party, while we're over here just like being pancaked by a bunch of dogs not on their leash that have no like training. And we finally get like 20 feet away from the car. Not probably like 40 feet away from the car. And I'm like on my knees. I'm waiting for my girlfriend because like I had to take a break on my back, and she's behind me. And we finally get to that point, and she's like, hey, do you want to swap dogs? Like, I'll take care of the big one the rest of the way, and then you can take care of the little one. I'm like, yeah, sure. So I grab the leash of the little one, and it immediately starts doing a backup move. Like, and slips out of her collar. She slips out of her collar at this point. So we have 3 broken leashes. Dog slipped out of her collar and starts booking it. Which direction does she book it? Of course, towards where the most amount of cars are, at the road. And so I'm like, oh, fudge. Except I didn't say fudge. And so then we like run over to her car. I'm like, one of us needs to chase her, like keep an eye on her, and the other one needs to get in a car. And she's just stunned. She's like just watching this dog just like run around in the street. And I'm like, okay, you get in the car. I'm gonna chase after her. And she's like, okay, got it. So she gets in the car. She's about to start driving. I'm chasing this dog, right? It takes a right down this road, and so it's like this parking lot where there's like a road out, and then it takes a right, and then there's another parking lot, right? Are you following me?
$129 subscribers September 2025 Dean 2B2T. Should have been quicker with the splash potion of slowness.
Who said that? Make a mod. Thanks for the 20 bits. Listen, I'm chasing after this tiny dog, full sprint. And it's a parking lot. It leaves on the road, takes this right, and then it's another little parking lot. And in that little parking lot, I run up this like sandy dune to keep an eye on this little dog as it runs, and it turns into the little parking lot, and you would not fucking believe it. They're training horses in that parking lot. There is a dude on a horse in that parking lot, and this little tiny dog is sprinting. Shall we? Cheers. At the horse, bro. That time I said, oh, fuck. For real. I was like, this can't be real. This can't be happening right now. And then it ended up sprinting straight towards the horse, and then kind of like doing like a little like Yui thing, and then sprinting back to out of the parking lot again. And at that point, my girlfriend pulled up with the car and just opened up the car door and said, Sandy! That's the name of the little dog. And the little dog jumped right in the car, and then we went home. This happened yesterday, Blue. This happened yesterday. This was a real thing. What the crap? Is this just like a crap ton of loaded area? What's up, Sanka? Range? We're in stream range. Somebody said top 5 things that never happened. Nobody. Things that never happened for 500, please. You want $500? I want peace on Earth. And $500. Number 13. Burger King foot lettuce. Man, I wish I could do that dude's voice. Wait, since when have we been in old-ass territory? Okay, just griefing it. I didn't even realize we were in old territory. Should I be hoppering these? I mean, this trail can't be that old. I mean, it's old enough to have, you know, gravel on the oceans. Or it's new enough, I mean. No, this is not the real Opie Wolfie. Is it? Oh, damn, maybe it is. I wish Nuker worked underwater. I don't see any reason why they wouldn't be able to, like, make that happen. Another hour and a half? Yo!
And also the goat.
Sushi
Black heart
roll.
emoji. Are you out far?
Nah. Not out far, but we aren't close to the highway either. We're like smack dab in the middle of nowhere. Like far away from the diagon, far away from the straight type deal. Thanks for the $2, man. I appreciate it. Oh, are we by that really big loaded area? We might be like in the zone of entering like a really old base in this neighborhood. Bexley, I appreciate you, bro. Good to see you. Hey, I'm pulling up. Perhaps. What on earth? I don't really want to go down here, though. You guys like the lo-fi vibes today? This is a lo-fi playlist that I made in 2016. It's a very nostalgic playlist for me because 2016 is when I graduated high school and started my first year of college. Ooh, Ursats, you might know better than me. We have found ourselves on... It's really loaded around here. Infinity Mending Bow? Nope. There is... an ocean here. And the ocean has gravel on the surface, which is like a newer thing, right? But the desert temples still have wool. So Yeah, there's air pockets that are on in here every now and then too. Sid! And Kuzumai, welcome on in. So it's a 2014 trail that we have found ourselves on. It gets really wide around here, and there was just some mining underground that we found. So I reckon it's possible there might be something nearby. Maybe even like a 1.19 base nearby, because look how loaded it is with this. Like, what? What are we talking about here? A base that started in 2014, they came back in 1.19 and moved the chunk dupe. Maybe. Stone variance? Would that be part of the equation? Oh, what range again? Bro, stream range. Not that far. We're under a mil. I'll say we're under a mil. Under mill, but perhaps a little bit farther than ranch range. We have been hunting under a mill for a minute now, but there's a light at the end of the tunnel in that department. Not for too much longer. We'll be hunting in this range. I'll be back into some serious ranges. So, guys, T-minus 1 week, and I'm going to Japan. Oh. Should I do an IRL stream? Stream snapping in Japan? That'd be cool. How long is your stay? About a week. I think it's like 8 days. Gaten Sharky, welcome on in. I'm good. Thankful to be streaming, hanging with y'all. How about you? You say you're new to 2B2T? Yeah, I've brought this up the past few streams, but for those who don't know, this is a trip that has been mostly planned by my mom, as it is her 50th birthday, and she wanted to do something. See, there's the air pockets. She wanted to do something real special, like. And so she's Shulker box. What's that thought? Invisible spider, stay back. Trixie Tianix shit, perhaps it says? Yeah, it does say that. You mentioned you Elytra 2022. Rats! I like this. Curious, and bamboo blocks. And there's an open portal over there. Wait, maybe there's... Move it. Ass! Help. Yeah, it's like a strange amount of loaded area not in the old version. What the hell is this about? And so she was gonna take the whole family, and I was like, I would like to go to Japan someday, but like, when I go on, if it would be one of those things where I like She was like, you can come with us, but you have to like pay some money for your ticket and this, that, and the other. I was like, like I want to go to Japan someday, but when I go with the whole fam, I can't help but to be a little, I feel like another parent type deal. Like I'm always just kind of worried about the littles. And she's like, okay, that's fine. And then she made the decision, separate from me. It wasn't because of me that she made this decision, but she was like, you know what? She's gonna go on a vacation with, hold that thought. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Yeah, I know about the Void Caverns. Oh, they were gonna make the Christ the Redeemer build. Good bit of shulker boxes laying about here. Banners on the fountain, check them. I got you. He's stealing from the poor again. Decto! Yo, welcome on in, Raiders. W, Decto Raid. W's in chat. 07, Decto. How was your stream, man? It wasn't that long of one, was it? You guys are here right on time. We did actually just pull up. I like just finished loading everything. I haven't looked through anything yet. Yo, FRFX. Long time no see, man.
Alu.
Hello. Thank you for the support, dude. I appreciate it. And how have you been? I feel like it's been a minute. Did you come from Decto's stream? Okay, so we have just now pulled up on a pretty sizable base that has since been griefed. Not super griefed. It looks like whoever griefed it didn't have much to their name to be able to grief it. Looks like it was mostly crystal griefed. It's apparent that this was once a farm base of sorts. Maybe a bit of a stash in it as well. We've seen Jay-Z stuff, Enko stuff, UFO, there's Beam HQ stuff, there's all sorts of different brands. This farm is trying to work over here. Yeah, let me throw down my map. Nice. Ooh, that's exciting. New client. Shout out Decto. Thanks again for the raid, bro. Okay, what on earth? Just go search for some banners. Might have seen my group's banners. United Builders. Wait, United Builders is your group? You're part of that group? Hey, Alpha Slab. United Builders has some really cool milestones on the highway that I've seen. Good bit of bamboo. Hey! Wait, do I shulker this up? Probably not. What client do I use? I recommend Meteor. It's free. Simple to use. Holy. Hello, everybody. Alright, in the middle of fountain is where we're going real fast. We're not talking about this, are we? This is the fountain. This is Mew Rev banners, it looks like. Or is it United Builders? It just says car. Car. Shout out Mew Rev. I don't think this is them. Are there any signs? Scroll up real fast. John 316 _ rec. Doesn't look like a signboard. It looks like just a lone sign over here. I don't think I recognize these people. DJ Ultra 14 built this. 25. Nobody knows. Sushi Roll says, I heard Betpacks is good because of the control fly. Shout out Decrom. I saw that video. Not bad. Not bad. I missed if Decto said what he did for today's stream. I missed your message, bro. Did I randomly cut out somewhere? Dude, why is it like a million creepers? Die. Evidently, whoever griefed this place weren't super poor because they didn't like pilfer the shulks laying around. What else is there to look at? Oh, another sign up ahead over here. Oh, Decto was doing a little giveaway and you won stuff? That's how you won bet packs? What did you win, Devin Show? An angry squirrel. It must have been January. Because this left one is different, but anyways. Cute little house. It's lovely, darling. Come on, imagine there's like a book in one of these. Oh, I like this little kitchen. Hey, this is nice. Granite and the brick. Surely all these barrels and stuff are just for decoration, but you gotta look through them. Interesting that we just found this right off the side of that 2014 trail. Some more chests over here. It looks like this is the bottom of a free range open air vegetarian mob grinder. Very cozy. All right, where else haven't we? To just wrap up what I was saying earlier, yeah, I'm going to Japan, and it turns out like my stepdad is going on the vacation with some of the bigs. You know, we call the kids the bigs and the littles. The bigs are like kind of adults, and the littles are little kids. And then like they came back, and then now my mom is gonna go on a trip with the bigs, so they can like watch the littles at home, because they're really quite little. They're not gonna remember anyway. Type deal. And once my mom made that decision, she asked me again. It's like, you sure you don't want to go? It's just gonna be the adults. I'm like, well, bug it. So I'm excited. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people, when they go on vacation, will... Yo, hug and bark! Thanks for the follow. How you been? You still play 2B? I forget if I ever messaged you about... It was like an end base that I found of yours a while back. But as far as this Japan trip goes, I haven't really done a whole lot of research. And I don't know if that's like a mistake or if it's just kind of like I was thinking I'm just gonna take it in strides and just enjoy what's in front of me in the moment. My mom, on the other hand, is a big planner. She has like an itinerary of stuff. It's not like I'm gonna be dragged around the whole time with stuff that she just wants to do. It's just like one thing to do every day. Moose Bounty! Yo, bro. Hi. Bro, I just, I met one of your dogs today. He was like a lodge guardian or something. I appreciate the support, man. And I appreciate you. Is my mic busted? Is my mic like, currently busted? Do I need to fix something? It's good. All right, thanks. Fat Roby, welcome on in. I appreciate the response. But yeah, I haven't like done a lot of research. I'm going in a week, Devchino. To be fair, historically, I have been kind of the type to have a lot of anxiety about traveling. Because I'm kind of a homebody, generally. But I've kind of gotten to a place in my life where I'm just like, eh. So that's already a big step. The fact that I'm just not anxious about it. You're one of two places? I think I am. It actually wasn't me that pulled up. I was watching someone's screen share. They were gentle, they were kind. I'll tell you about it off stream. Can we meet up at the airport? Yeah. Hokkaido. I'm going to Italy in May because my family's from Rome. That's so cool. But someday I'm going to visit Italy as well. It's a must stop. Trust. Should I like pull out my itinerary and just tell you guys what I'm going to do, and then and then you guys can let me know if it's cool or fool? I have my itinerary behind me. She printed it out on a piece of paper. What a weird little zone we found ourselves in. It's so loaded. Like, it's just like a really fat 1.12 trail. When I originally flew this, I didn't have my 1.12 chunks, like, highlighting. I disabled it for some reason. I think we already opened all the things down there. This was the bamboo section. We already opened all these over here. Did we open what's in here? I don't think we did. Steph 4 Aiko was here. Bing banner. Sure, I'll help with what I can. So, you already said Hokkaido. What is Hokkaido? I just took a picture of it so I can help myself remember. Gundam store? Take a picture of that too. What is that? You guys are probably gonna say so many things I want to take a picture of. I should probably just look back on the VOD. Alright, the only pearl with a sign on it is _rec. Does anybody recognize any of the names here? Evidently, seems like no. Or else some of y'all would have said something. Dang. I don't think we opened this. Carrots. I think we already opened everything over here. Well, damn. AWYZE. A wise. Long time no see. I hope you're doing well. I appreciate you saying that. I was it you earlier that asked me to like show configs? I think somebody said that earlier and I like saw it, but I didn't read it. It's a prefecture in Japan up north. I'm going to Israel right now, says Shua. You're gonna go meet up with what's his name? Intimates? Probably not something you have planned. I don't think so. Here, let me pull out my I'm gonna go pee while I'm at it. Let's just fly this direction really high up. Alright, one sec. Hear ye, hear ye. I, Paul Steve, hereby decree whoever sent the last message in chat thereby be a chud. Oh, hey, Mega. Wait, I'm pulling up. I'm not. The royal decree. Dude, it's so loaded around here, bro. Like, ooh. All right, I'm just gonna flip a little Yui here. Yeah, she's coming, Sushiro. Rip someone? Rip. That guy. At least. Okay, so. We're going to Shibuya. I'm doing the Shibuya food tour. We're going to the Shimo Kitazawa neighborhood to go thrift shopping. Oh, don't hit my head! Oh, see, fooled you guys. We're gonna go to Asakusa. We're gonna go to Piss Alley. In Shinjuku. No, you are not, Mega. Dude, have you been getting back into it for real? Bye, Senka. Appreciate you, bro. Bro, I have too many things on my plate right now. Oh yeah, lots of mega stashes. We heard that we could go to the Tokyo Metropolitan Government spot to watch the sunrise against Mount Fuji. We're gonna go to Kyoto. We're gonna go to the Dotonbori area. Nazaza Kicho Street for vintage shopping and the nightlife. Does any of this ring any bells for you? Because of my or anybody? Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Ooh. We're going to go to the Arashiyama Monkey Park. And then for my mom's birthday, we're going to go to the Fushimi Inari Shrine. Oh yeah, we're gonna go to that Pokemon Center place in Shibuya. Another page. Oh wait, no, this is just useful Japan information that my mom put down. She's so kind. And then like just packing instructions. Very nice, very nice. Let me see what. Here's the useful Japan information. You guys tell me if this is real or not real. No Okinawa? I kind of just skimmed through all that. Papa uses paper boarding passes. You guys like this song? A lot of bells. Yep, yep. Thank you, Joey Astor. Young Mari, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Sid Jenkins. Pokemon in. NA Japan exclusive Gundam kits or don't go. What are you saying? I'm reading it upside down. Ooh, we're gonna go to a Japanese dance cabaret. We're gonna explore the Sensoji Temple. I think we're gonna see sumo wrestling. Going to Kyoto, but you're asking about Okinawa. I don't know if Okinawa is in the stars. We do have like some like open opportunities too. And we're gonna be there for 9 days. Thank you, Joey. Chewy! And Puffy. Welcome on in, y'all. He says, if I drop my stash cords, would you pull up? Probably not. Wait, maybe, if you want me to. I quit and I'm being for real? Well, I mean, I mean, your options are you could drop them in stream chat and then somebody random in stream would end up getting there before me. Or you could, like, tell me the cores and I could, like, I don't know. I could go investigate and show it off on stream if you would like me to memorialize it that way or whatever. Whatever. I hope that your decision to quit is a good thing for you and not because of anything bad. Baxi, welcome on in. What time is it for me? Kind of late. $11 p.m. Guys, should we just like leave this spot? I'm kind of just like doing circles around this whole bit, but I don't think that there's anything great here. We could continue on the 2014 activity if you wanted, but even then, like, I feel like it looks like I might have followed that back in .12, bro. I don't know. I don't know. Let me. This is what we're gonna do. Hold up, I'm just over it in games in general. It feels like I put them before life sometimes. I respect that. But ain't no thing either way, bro. I have no expectations. As kind of you to offer. Like I said, if you would like me to, I'm happy to like show it off on stream and memorialize it in that way. Otherwise, maybe just like sit on it. Because even if you find you like make efforts to better put life before games, then you might still have some space for games and be like, yeah, I wanna. A good thing I didn't get rid of the stash so I can get some fireworks and elytra and fly around. Type shit. Artem, we'll find it. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that guy. I got you, Sigbungus. I got you, Chewy. See you, bro. Yeah, your choice, man. Whatever you want to do. If you DM me about it, I'll keep an eye out about it. So Kuzma, are you like from Japan? Because there's this side here that says useful Japan information. And it's like about courtesy and stuff. And I want to read it to you guys. And I want anybody who's like informed to let me know if it's like real and true. Or if it's just like old school. Like my mom found something online that's kind of maybe outdated. Thank you, Baxi. All right, I'm just gonna read off these things, and if anything stands out to you guys, just let me know. So, a few key phrases in Japanese. Japan is a politeness-focused society. Arigato gozaimasu is the polite form of thank you. And sumimasen, excuse me, pardon me, or I'm sorry, constantly. I occasionally used konnichiwa and konbanwa. Konbanwa is good evening, and konnichiwa is hello. You were stationed there. Oh, that's why you would know particularly more about Okinawa. And onegai shimasu is please. Japan public restrooms are a hole in the ground. Wait, real? Bro, how have I been here? I explored a lot around here, it looks. Did I ever find anything? Bro, I can't be doing this. How do I load chunks so fast? Well, they've already been loaded. When in doubt, sumimasen it out. That's the excuse me, pardon me, I'm sorry. Sumimasen. Yeah, you just say that a bunch. Like, I'm sorry, I don't know anything. Okay, so it says tipping is not a part of Japanese culture and can feel offensive. Don't tip. Taking off shoes indoors. Be quiet on trains. That was more wool on that one. No tips. And be quiet on trains. Many places only accept cash. When paying with your debit card, always select local currency, not USD. I don't know how that necessarily looks. Oh, when handing money or your card to pay for things, use both hands. Tray. Is that true? You use two hands to like... Always carry a plastic bag for trash because trash cans are scarce. Oh, it says don't eat while walking. Thank you so much, Spacebar. Don't eat while walking. It says like that is a big no-no apparently. Yo, ranch sign. Pause. Hold the phone. Cheese Ever 22. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. I didn't even know it was in ranch range. $2024. Why does it say a day late and $1 short? For what? Oh, it was a minecart stash. I didn't even see it, bro. My ESP ain't picking up shit. I need to get ESP for that shit. It was a stacked minecart chest. Or stacked chested minecart stash. Eating while walking in Japan is seen as extremely disrespectful. It's like some foreigner shit only. Well, we're not going to do it. We're going to be respectful. Even if it is a little weird. RAAANC love. Let's go. I just dropped all that shit to pick it right back up. See, look, it's not showing up though. Did I put it in wrong? It's the rusher search. They hate me because they hate me. Alright, Chewy, I appreciate that, bro. Do you just like not care whether I show it on stream or not type deal? And you know, Chewy, if you ever are like around and it's convenient for us, I'm happy to hook you up with some stuff. Whenever type deal. I low-key want to see it. It's not far from spawn. Let me check. I need to add. Let's see here. Storage ESP. Storage blocks. ESP. Minecart with chest. Okay, so there. Ah, but look, like, they don't even show up until we're too close. If I get too high, they don't show up at all. How am I supposed to fix this? I mean... It doesn't even say it on any... Like, the whole world doesn't want me to find minecart chests. There's got to be a way to do this, y'all. Entity... Stardust, but... But what? Oh, it's starting to piss me off. I don't know why is it. Ayo. All right, well, we're just gonna have to stay really low to the ground and just keep an eye out for more. Because that's crazy. What was that? There's more. More. Good. More. Nice, Havlin. Shall we? Cheers. Dude, backseat, don't say that. Nobody do that. Just smack with sword? That's... Oh, this is gonna be one. Oh, yeah, look at... Watch them pop like piñatas. Yippee! Oh. Wait, I'm having so much fun right now, y'all. Oh, let me see. There's nothing really else there about like courtesy stuff that I can read. It's just like other tips as far as like phone service stuff and handling stuff. Come on. This is absurd that I'm doing this right here at all. I mean, no, Ranch was here in 2024. But yeah, it does say minecart with chest times 1. But I can see more than 1 in render distance, so it doesn't make any sense. Thank you, T-Vlog. Search blocks add Minecraft stone. What the hell? Did one just disappear? Yeah, I'm gonna revert it to shit spawn. Yeah! Is there a... I feel like I'm moving fast right now. Okay. Glue eyes. Oh! No way. Can I dupe with this? I'll have to save that for later. Is Glue Eyes still awake? Good. I just have to do a check every now and then. We know how things go. No tea, no shade. But so if we were to hypothetically, if I wanted to play Lethal Company with my friends, like what would be kind of like the time I should end stream? Maybe like 30 minutes? Hey, it's stolen online. Wait a sec. I just realized Ranch came through here. I must have came through here back in 1.12. Maybe it was me that stole it. Probably not. Probably wasn't me. Okay, we're gonna look for what? Was this me? Yes, that was me. That was me. Oh, fuck, bro. I'll fuck with bad, not good. Someone ping Swisher? I'm too scared. Ping Papa Hoff while you're at it. Y'all ever gamed with Papa Hoff before? Minecarts! Hello? How many? Hi. I can't hit it. It's unbreakable. I don't I mean, the first stash this dude made wasn't even like in a mine shaft. It was just shafted off to the side. Hi. I like this. I like this. Just like breaking pinatas. This is awesome for base hunting. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was gonna check the chords. This Chewy messaged me. My bad. Hey. I bet. I mean, I won't do it. I won't do it this stream. But perhaps tomorrow I'll make my way out there. I'll set my bed on the highway or something. I'll show it off on stream. What if I gave it away on stream? I probably shouldn't do that. I don't know if I feel comfortable with that. Unless I will do or not do anything that Chewy wants to do. All that I will do is I will show it off on stream. I'll die back. Pineapple 50 says, Japan is awesome. Watch a video on the restrooms. It's confusing. Takes coordination skills. For that, he says, I'm Joeless. I don't know if he meant to say that. Upper deckers? Upper deckers. What's an upper decker? Damn, Chewy. I didn't know you had like 500 plus dubs. Google it on stream. Find upper decker. What? It's a trick. It's a prank. Upper decker. One, make sure nobody's around. Two, quietly open the lid of the upper decker section of the victim's toilet. Right. Quietly place the lid down on the floor, then take a nice shit in the upper section of the toilet without letting anybody hear you. Wipe your ass, place the soiled toilet paper in the upper section of the toilet or in a drawer or magazine. Slowly lift the lid off the floor, place your fingers under it carefully, bring it over the toilet. Here's the hard part. With your fingers under the lid, slowly place the lid on the toilet. No moves or you're screwed.
Yeah. A woman who I love. And I got gloves.
Okay. What were we just talking about before that? It's like, I think what I just read was like a mind eraser. Why am I following something I followed in 1.12? Oh yeah, because we're looking for stupid minecart stashes. We don't have to do this, y'all. Nobody's making us do this. I want to go here. Fuck it, bro. I'm just gonna go in the nether. I'm just gonna go in the nether and start rocking and rolling. Bro, give me up until like before the 2 hour mark, just before the 2 hour mark. Is that cool? Can we rally the troops by then? Am I still on Old Trail? Well, I like literally the moment you came through was the moment I took a step off. It's right here. Bro, I already followed it up to here in 1.12. And then right here, bro, there was a right here was a old minecart stash that Ranch found, but it was too late. I don't know. Should I keep going on that old trail? Do you guys think? Just keep going on the old trail and keep an eye out for dungeon stashes? Or minecart stashes, I mean. I mean, I'm not in the millions at all. I'm in ranch range, bro. We're finding ranch signs. I love the hydroponics. Is that a word? I love the hydroponics of this mob farm. Very, very ecological. No signs. It's a nice little place to be. And you can... Alright, well, fine. We'll go back to the old thing. Our stats is curious. I don't mind. I don't mind. We've still found some cool stuff today. Just went through one random portal and just popped us out of it. A little tiny base. Mob grinder base. Probably sushi. Probably, bro. Something like that. Yeah, Chewy, I'll message you. I'll message you before I stream at it. I'll probably like send you some screenies and stuff too. All right, here we are back in the 2012 or 2014 trail. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, we aren't close to any highway right now. We are in the... Okay, but we're going to keep it low. We're going to keep it low to the surface. I'm looking at the gravel. Imagine. Oh, it's not going to be anything. So for any of you Paul Steve lore fanatics out there, I will tell you that I just finished up doing something that was taking up a lot of my time recently on 2B that I'm very stoked on. And what I have just finished doing is moving Egg's last stash. Well, maybe not last stash, but for those who don't know, obviously Big Greasy Egg, like first mod around these parts, OG, 2B friend, journeyman. You already know. Everybody knows Egg. He has since quit 2B a few years ago back now. A couple years back now. And one thing that we have always done ever since he quit is encouraged him to sell off his stashes. Yeah, I know, right, Spacebar. But what can I say? I've had half a beer. All the leaking begins. Ever since he quit, everybody in Journeyman is like, bro, sell your stuff, or else it's just gonna get found and stolen by some random dude. And he never did. He was always against selling. And some of you guys might not remember, some of you guys probably do. Our very own Visions of Red, aka TS, found Eggs, one of his stashes. And that was a pretty sizable one. Over 1,000 dubs. I think it ended up being like 1.7. And even after that, he didn't sell off any of his other stashes. So, I hit him up the other day and I was like, bro, like, I was basically like, you should either sell this or do something with it, because it's just gonna get found. And then he's like, as far as I'm concerned, that stash just belongs to you, type deal. You can do whatever you want with it. And so I inquired like a few ideas of like moving stuff to different locations, blah blah blah. And he was like, yeah, that's a good idea. So I just finished moving one of his stashes. If he ever comes back, obviously it's all his type deal. If he ever decides he wants to sell some stuff, I can help like facilitate a situation like that. But one thing I will say, the reason why I even brought it up, is that it is so fascinating. Or, I don't know, words are hard. Like I said, for years we have been encouraging him to sell these stashes. And when I arrived to it, I was met with dubs of items I haven't seen in years, bro. Things from like Bobber's Foreskin find, the Fluff Bucket find, things from my Glowski stash find that are all gone. You know, they got like, they got split between me, Bobbers, Malik, Davey. Things got sold this way, that way, da 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 da. And all of those things, there were still like bits and pieces of them at this stash of his that he never sold. And I am very grateful now that he didn't sell it, even though we encouraged him to for years and years and years. That's just kind of a special thing. And so like, obviously I've just kind of, I've vaulted it away. It's in a vault where I won't use any of the items, but I feel like it's in a safer spot now than it was. Because he actually initially made that stash before 1.19 new chunks even came out. It was like right after the 1.19 update, and somehow it still hadn't been found. So very cool, very special, very nostalgic. And that's been a big chunk of time for me recently, moving that. That was the last ever 1.12 stash. They're all gone now. Did you guys hear about the Magnacore find recently? I don't think I've streamed since that happened. Bro, for those who don't know, this just in, ladies and gentlemen, just a couple days ago, a stash was found by base hunter Magnacore. Details on the stash find. It was a tunnel from the highway, mined out from the highway, into not only an open portal, but a nether hub with a stash at it. Overworld side was what, like 700 dubs? It was like somewhere between 400 and 700 dubs. Untouched since 1.12. And the kicker about it all, it was closer to spawn than you might think. W Magnacore. Dude, I swear, things like that just... You always think it's the last one. You always think it's the last one that is, you know. You know what I'm saying. This one's burning. Burning because it's full of dubs. Full of shulks. Wait, where'd it go? Forget it. It was 400? Yeah. Oh, yeah, and Din! Din, I haven't talked to you. I haven't streamed, I don't think, since your find either. Alright, sounds good, spacebar. Yep, I'm ending in like 15 minutes. Yeah, I only heard about your find from Nono when we were like gaming a week ago or something. What are the details on that find? I'm just curious, like what kind of... Nono said it was just a little bit of everything. Do you know the name of who duped it? Stuff like that. So cool to see so many stashes coming out the woodwork. We should be ending... Yeah, this is the farthest I ever made it, apparently. I assume we're gonna see a portal up ahead that I made. I just decided it wasn't worth my time. Yeah, I made this tall portal, I guess. I wish I could tell if it was stacked somewhere. Jimmy Good Sales. And they were holding dubs for Foreskin, J Feathers, and Conquest. I know J Feather. J Feather was an SBA for a little bit. What the? Need some more fireworks. I'm so hot, I be trapping in Spanish. Let's put this banner in there. Do-do-do. J Feather brand kits is awesome. I don't think I've ever seen those. Oh, it's something that Malik found the other day. For those who don't know, I I have, when I very first joined 2B in October of 2020, kind of quickly I got chill with a like overworld highway building group. A lot of you guys already kind of know that bit of lore, and I got put on to the active dupe at the time, the auto dupe, which was like it was a donkey dupe that was automated. The old switcheroo with the creeper. And when I got put on to that dupe, there are a couple of kits that I made myself. That I like took like the duped gear that he had given me and I rearranged them into some kits and I renamed the kits. And one of them, my favorite one out of all the things that I ever duped, is this. I'm about to show you guys a kit that is a rare breed. If you ever see one of these, just know there's not much of them. I present to you guys, fuck the tanks. Wait. Fuck the tanks. It is missing something out of the kit. I don't know what was there originally. But what is notable about these kits is that the arrows are named Crack. And the armor, this is my favorite name of any armor set, Cloak of Smell. I don't know where these came from. I don't know who originally named them. I also have Black Hole Generator and Keki Silk. But yeah, if anybody ever has one of these, just know that it's super rare. I'm duping right now on 2B Bud. Get on my level. Does anybody else feel like they're duping whenever they use like an auto crafter? Ooh, yeah. Yeah, Din, I mean, if you want to send the world download, I'll definitely look at it. Autocrafters are sick, especially for like, I'm not much of a redstone nut, but you know, like whether you're base hunting or farming, if you get mass amounts of any like particular material, like there's so many things that you would never consider as like farmable that you'll be able to create. Like, what do you need to make an ender chest? You need obsidian, which like I have so many dubs of obsidian. And then like you need eyes of ender, but you can like take pearls, and if you have blaze rod dubs, which you can farm both of them, you can make the eyes of ender, and then you can put them in with the obsidian and just make a shit ton of chests. Insane we hit that level of automation in vanilla for real. That's what I'm saying. Channel gift, Pokemon in. This is T-Black right now. Bros and entropy. Like I can smell dubs. Smell them. Dun, 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 dun. Love little air pockets, yeah. Never mind. What the hell? Okay. Rage, is that how I'd say your name? Koei? What the hell? Oh, it was generated that way. Ew, look at him. What the hell is this? Look at him over here. Oh, they're out of... Ew, they're escaping. They're gonna infect me. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I don't know. My brain read it as Chloe Rage, but obviously there's no L. Trails from that update are always so thick, yeah. Server did have higher render distance. It did. Besides, I think you'd be fascinated by a player, you might have already heard of them, Dr. Zombie. He's like the first to be YouTuber, and his stuff is still online, and like they are so classic, dude. He has a series. You've seen a few of his vids, you think? Yeah, he has a series called 2B2T Advanced Minecraft or something like that. And it's from 2014, I'm pretty sure. It's just the earliest 2B content you can find, and the render distance is so big. When he walks around spawn, you can see like lava casts on a horizon, and it's cool. It's cool. Yeah, and like I remember watching one of them, like it's episode 3 or something, and he's leaving spawn. Clearly he's probably like maybe 1,000 blocks from 0, so it's still like kind of messy, but back then like it was still natural terrain with just like a few holes here and there. And he walks past the remnants of a like airplane build. It's like an airplane on the ground. And I remember I had like seen a video just recently before seeing that video that was talking about this airplane build that Pop Bob had made. And I remember just watching that video, being like, oh, that's kind of cool, the whole Pop Bob thing. And then watching the video of Dr. Zombie and him just roaming around, just derping around, and he walks past it and has like nothing to say about it because it's just kind of part of the chaos of spawn. I'm like, holy shit. I don't know, it's just kind of cool. Yep. I'm just gonna load this kind of wide loaded area. I'm just gonna end. So unless it's right around the corner or sats, I'm sorry, we won't be able to solve the mystery of this trail this stream. Dr. Zombie comes back sometimes, right? He always, for years, refused to come back. I used to kind of pester him in his live streams because he's still like live streams every once in a while, just some like random games, like really random games. And it's often just a couple people watching, pretty low key. And I'll come in and I'll be like, yo, will you ever come back to 2B? We want to make a video on 2B? And he's like, not like offended, but he's always like, huh, that server? I got banned on that server years ago, is what he would always say. I'm like, bro, you're not banned. But he did that for literal years. And then after the 1.19 update, he did come back for a short time period, and that was kind of special. I think I got a book from him then. I didn't get one from him personally, but Jackafa got a book from me from him. Yeah, good vibes today. Right at midnight is when we're ending. Midnight for me. Yeah. Lots of good conversations, lots of good vibes today. Again, I would have streamed longer if I would have started earlier, but that was important for me to get to chat with Bob and see him for a little bit. Because I don't get to see him a lot. If you love somebody, tell them. To be 2T. Alright, let's see if there's anybody I can raid. I love you guys. To quote the wise and mysterious Whoa Vicky, I love everybody! Sorry. Sorry. Is there anybody playing 2BTT right now? Fine. Fine. We are going to raid the legendary Akya on bottom. For those who don't know, Akya has played 2B. I don't think they really play so much nowadays, if at all. But they know about 2B stuff, so we can talk to them about 2B stuff. They're probably watching like some political stuff. They do IRL streams, and they've been like doing like 24-hour streams, like streamathons type situation. Akya goes by she, they, or even he. They really don't care type deal. But I just want to say that for anybody who was curious type deal, because every time that I've asked them, they're like super fluid about it type deal. So I just wanted to express that before we go in. They are nothing but love and amazing. I love Aki. I'm very glad I have the opportunity to raid them. Yeah, I'll be back again tomorrow. Exclamation point Discord. Yeah. Super good vibes, super good conversations today, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys coming through and spending time with me. I'll be back again later. Love y'all. Peace.
Got the jab, and they may activate something and they start to mutate, and again they'll go on to say that these people mutating are the alien. That's just my theory how it'll play out, but it's not a theory that they're really hyping this up. I mean, look at this news article. Is your boss an alien? 37